Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy, the Mad Kiger, and welcome back to part 9, I believe, of the PlayStation 2 collection. We've still got a long way to go. There's a lot of games to go through. As you can see, I know it's a bit messy over there, but without further ado, let's jump straight in. We've got some fighting games here today, a couple of RPGs. Like I said, a lot of this is in sort of semi-order. I just wanted to show, I've got this diffuser from Amazon. Really smells nice. Nice lemon thing, makes the room smell nice. I'm going to play a bit of PS4 afterwards. I played some Overwatch last night. If you want to check out that video, it's on Twitch. I might export it to YouTube later. I'm not too sure. But anyway, let's just jump straight in with the first game. We have Xenosaga Episode 2. I've always been on the lookout for 1 and 3, but actually I recently found out that only the second game came out in the UK. Well, in Europe, only the first and third one came out in US and Japan. So I might have to hunt those versions down. Kind of sucks that I won't be able to really play them unless I have a modded console or something. But yeah, these games are often considered to be pretty hard to find. The box isn't in great condition. But these games are actually, a lot of people are asking for a trilogy pack remaster or something. Then we have Harvest Moon, It's a Wonderful Life. Kind of weird to see a Harvest Moon game on PlayStation. This is the only one that came out on PS2. These were more of a Nintendo thing back in the day. Then we have the only Dot Hack game I have on PS2, Dot Hack Part 1, Infection, comes with the bonus Dot Hack Liminality DVD, which I have seen all 4 parts of that. Yeah, these games, there were 4 of them, and the GU trilogy did get a remaster on PS4, which never came out in the UK, but these ones did. These are actually quite hard to find. The first one is a pretty stable price between 10 to 15, but the later ones are at least 20 to 50 pounds, some even 100 pounds. Crazy. Then we have Valkyrie Profile 2, Silmeria, a strange Square Enix title. Then we have the first Disgaea game, Hour of Darkness. These games have been released on PS3 and PS4. These are out there, loads of them, but I believe this was the original. These are sort of tactical RPGs, pretty funny style games. Then we have Raging Blades by Wanadu. I think it's like a Power Stone arena fighter. Then we have Deadly Strike. It's a sort of beat 'em up game. Not that great, but yeah, it's an interesting beat 'em up. And we have Fightbox, a BBC branded game. This game is awful. Do not play it. It had a cool concept, you know, being able to choose your own fighter and, you know, create your own fighter and stuff like that. I think it's based on a TV show, I think. But the game isn't actually nothing special, unfortunately. Then we have Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I'm not entirely sure how good this game is. The movie's excellent. The game, I'm not too sure. Then we have SX Superstar, or by Acclaim. There are loads of these dirt bike games out there, if you're into that sort of thing. MX Motor Tracks has music by Slipknot, but this one's pretty cool because you can create your own levels. But this game is actually made by the same people who did the Tony Hawk games, and you actually notice some similarities when you play it because you can sort of do like challenges and things. MX World Tour, another MX GP game. MX vs HEV Unleashed by THQ. So many of these games, but this one seems like it's got like all sorts in here, like helicopters and golf carts. So this one actually looks kind of interesting, actually. And then we have MX 2002 featuring Ricky Carmichael. Loads of these games out there. Crusty Demons. I believe this has got some sort of like action to it and violence. That's your thing. Then we have a Phoenix title, Extreme Quads. And Cell Damage Overdrive. I absolutely love this game. I played this a ton growing up. This is basically like a more wacky cartoon version of Twisted Metal, but I love this game to pieces. It did get a HD remaster on the PS4 and Xbox. Excellent game. I absolutely love it. Then we have Godzilla Save the Earth, one of the Godzilla games. These games are pretty fun. You know, big monster fighting games. You know, these are actually pretty cool games. Then we have Rampage Total Destruction, another pretty awesome co-op game. You just destroy things, and it does include the original game and world tour. Then we have the 2 State of Emergency games. I've never actually played the second one, but I loved the first one growing up as a kid. Just over-the-top action, just beating loads of people up and causing havoc. The second one sort of had a semi-open world to it, I believe. I always thought this game had co-op, but it didn't. I always remember it having co-op, but yeah. And we have the Soul Calibur games 2 and 3. Of course, the second game had multiple characters. The PlayStation got Hindenvark from Tekken. The Hitachi, sorry, from Tekken. The GameCube had Link, and the Xbox had Spawn. And Soul Calibur 3. I love these games. Really good fighting game with leveling up systems and creating your own characters. Then we have BCV, Battle Construction Vehicles. A fighting game with vehicles, and it comes with this sort of card here as well in there, which is pretty cool. Then we have a couple of Guilty Gear games, Guilty Gear X and Guilty Gear X2 Reload, the Midnight Carnival. There's a lot of these Guilty Gear games out there, of course, 2D fighters. I'm not really big on these sort of 2D fighter games, but these games sort of keep value and become a little bit more collectible over time amongst fighting fans. Fighting Fury, a Midas title, looks very budgeted. One of the few Gundam games I have on PS2, Mobile Suit Gundam Federation vs. Zeon. I believe this is part of the fighting game series. These are actually pretty fun games if you like Gundam, which I do. We have a couple of Naruto games here. Ultimate Ninja 2 and the first one. A lot of these games have been re-released on PS4 and PS3 and Xbox as trilogy packs. These games are often considered to be pretty good games if you enjoy these sort of fighting games. Then we have Kengo Masters of Bushido. I believe this is kind of like, if you ever remember Bushido Blade on PS1, if you like those sort of realistic fighting games, this is a similar vein. Then we have Dead or Alive 2. I love the Dead or Alive series. These are my go-to fighting games if I'm playing with a friend. Just have a lot of fun with these games. Then we have the excellent Mortal Kombat games, Armageddon and Deadly Alliance. Armageddon had some really cool modes. It had like kart racing and all these crazy things you could do in them. It's a shame that Mortal Kombat really went off the rails a bit and got rid of these sort of extra modes that you could do in them. Then we have Tekken 4 and 5. Tekken was again a game that had some excellent bonus modes in there. You know, loads like the bowling and the fighting and the story mode and all that. You know, like the beat 'em up mode. Really, really cool games. Gotta love a bit of Tekken. And we have Virtua Fighter Evolution and Virtua Fighter 4. Sega's go-to fighting games. These are okay games. They're not as good as, say, Tekken or something, but they're still okay. Then we have Urban Reign. It's a pretty cool little beat 'em up by Namco Bandai, or Namco back in the day. Includes some characters from Tekken in there. And then we have by Squaresoft, before they became Square Enix, The Bouncer, another sort of 3D beat 'em up. Not the best, but it's not the worst. Castlevania Curse of Darkness. I actually bought this game sealed for like £10 at one point. Yeah, 3D Castlevania RPG. Breath of the Fire, Dragon's Quarter. These games are actually quite rare on PS1. This one is not so rare, even though it says rare on there. But I wouldn't say it's rare, but it's not common for sure. Then we have the two Kingdom Hearts games, 1 and 2. Ironically, I've only played a tiny bit of the first one, but these games are actually very beloved, and the originals, of course, on the PlayStation 2. I also have the strategy guide somewhere. Star Ocean, Till the End of Time, another series that is beloved by Enix fans, of course. Another series that a lot of people are asking for. The only Shin Megami Tensei game I have is Lucifer's Call, but it includes Dante from Devil May Cry in here. These were actually really big JRPGs back in the day. Wild Arms 3, another JRPG. I love having JRPGs. These definitely keep value over time and increase in value. Legaia Dual Saga, I believe this is the second game in the Legaia series. I think the first one was on PS1. The original Yakuza, where it all began. I love this series. The second one is very expensive and hard to find, I think, because it came out towards the end of the PS2's life cycle and is a very low print run. But of course, all of these games have been remade and remastered on PS4 and Xbox. Beautiful Joe, originally on the GameCube, but this one includes Dante and Trish from Devil May Cry in here as playable characters. Really fun 2D beat 'em ups. And then we have the Dragon Ball Z series, King of Fighters Maximum Impact, the only King of Fighters game I have on PS2. I believe there were a couple on PS2, but the only one I have. And then we finish off with the Dragon Ball Z games that I have. The original Budokai and Budokai 2. I don't have the third one. I'm on the lookout for the third one. Tenkaichi, my favourite of the entire Dragon Ball Z series. I love these games. The second one, although I'm a bit pissed off with this game because me and my brother were playing it and we got to a mission and the game just glitched out. It won't load at all, this mission, so we couldn't progress, which really pisses me off because I love these games. So I need to hunt down another copy of this one before getting the third one. I love these games. And then we have Super Dragon Ball Z. This is basically like more like Fighter Z, I guess. Made by the same people who did Street Fighter 2. But there we have it. Today's selection. Yeah, like I said, there's some bike racing games here, some fighting games, some JRPGs. A bit of everything for everyone, really. Again, I love collecting for the PS2. But yeah, I'm going to play a bit of Alchemist Castle now. I finished Gauntlet the other day. I enjoyed it. It was pretty fun. I wouldn't say it's the best game I've ever played, but it was okay. I did start playing A Boy and His Blob as well. I might come back to that one from PS Now. But I'm going to play Alchemist Castle and try it out. It's just a digital game that I own. But anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, feel free to leave a like and of course comment below. Let me know if there's anything here that you want to hear more about or perhaps play, reviews, that sort of thing. And as always, subscribe if you haven't already and join the family. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram and Twitch at The Mad Kyger. I did do a stream last night of Overwatch if you want to check that out. I actually did some work last night. I had some pretty good plays if you want to check that one out. I'll probably stream again some point this week. Tonight I'm going to watch some TNA. I'm actually going to start TNA from the beginning, if you can believe that. And then, yeah, as always, guys, have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, and bye-bye.